Yo, 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 it's your boy DJ Boss Player checking in. Another edition of Boss Talk. I got the homie here, amazing singer. He's got the vocals. I'm going to tell a quick story before I bring you on. I met this guy, I think it was the Thanks Obama show at Arena Stage, the Mead Center. This guy put on a show. It was like a packed house, sold out, like thousands of people there. I was like, this guy is a star. We got to be homies, and like he's the man. So none other than JusPaul on the camera right now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
D, DC's very own JusPaul in the building, and as you know, he's always putting on for DC. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
um, so I think the first thing we should talk about is how you're putting on for go-go music. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because that got named the official music of the DMV.
Yeah. So with the naming of, let's just say first though, before we say it, go-go has always been the official music of Washington D.C. Right?
Absolutely.
And at some point, I don't know. Now, what I'll say is this: go-go also contributed to some of the major accomplishments, music-wise, production-wise, for hip-hop, right? Oh, so for example, Rakim and Eric B, Paid in Full, the beat that you know oh so well is really a sample from the Soul Searchers Ashley's Roach clip,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So a lot of what we've done here in DC with go-go and with the music here has contributed to hip hop. I'll say this: go-go, it's good that on paper that it's officially the official music of Washington D.C., but let's put a dollar behind it, right?
Okay.
Let's put a dollar behind it, um, and when and we got to be willing to do diplomacy, meaning we got to be willing to go other places and teach other people go-go. Jazz is the official music of New Orleans, but you don't only hear jazz in New Orleans. You hear jazz all around the world. You can go to a HBCU and major in the subject of jazz, right?
Yeah.
And so we need that same thing with go-go. We want that same energy. There's
That's a
grants to
great
go,
idea.
there's grants to go across the country and do master classes on jazz. We need grants to go across the country, across the world, master classes on go-go. It's not that hard. This is a subject. Honestly, listening to go-go, you can be confused, but once a person educates you on the first three elements of it, it all makes sense after that.
Okay, what's the
So
first three elements?
the first three elements of go-go is the drums, the cowbell, and the congas.
Uh-huh.
Congas, well, we call them congos and go-go. It's really a tumbador, the conga drum, and two junior congas.
Uh-huh.
That setup right there, drum-wise, doesn't exist anywhere else, right? So
Okay.
that is where we come across, as game changers. This is a game changer. It would change the game if people knew what they were listening to. You feel me? It
Yeah.
just really would. It would change the game, and the best part about it is that we would never have to stop and explain this thing anywhere, like I'm doing right now. Everybody
Yeah.
will understand. People know what jazz is. People know what scatting is. People know all these different parts and elements of jazz. So we want to make that same. We want to get that same type of energy going for go-go. That's all.
Yeah. So we need to popularize the music and globalize it, is what you're saying.
Yes, through education,
Okay.
because the entertainment side hasn't been as effective as we like it to be. If you think about it, every 5 or 10 years, a go-go record might hit. It's Love by Jill Scott, Crazy in Love by Beyonce. It's This One Thing by A. Marie, Pimping All Over the World by Ludacris. These go-go songs, first of all, they're not even called go-go. They're never gonna, not never, speak life. They haven't in the past called those songs go-go, though the artists who made those songs say, hey, I went and got this from a go-go band.
Yeah.
So, but we've noticed that it has worked though. It works. It works. And so,
Yeah.
um,
There's hit records. You just named some of them, you know?
yeah, ain't it though?
Yeah.
It's like what we
So
what we
it's good music.
Yeah, it's almost like what we talking about? Because how come they ain't been named those stuff as go-go? They're clearly go-go when you listen to it too. So
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
yeah. So it's good to have those elements put in place so people can understand and learn. So that's
So
what we've been doing. We teach go-go. So far I've done Bowie State University twice on a Zoom. Shout out to them. They got a hip hop course. Shout out to Professor Williams out there. And then we got Strathmore Mansion. I did along with Elijah Jamal Barbed. And I also did the Howard University at the Kathy Hughes building when before COVID. So that was real nice. It was wonderful. So we're able to really teach people stuff. Go. We really be able to teach this stuff in other places. I'm looking at Georgetown. I want to holler at Michael Eric Dyson. We want to do Duke University under Knife Wonder, right? Under his hip hop curriculum joint. Yeah, I mean. And all over. I would love to go to Columbia University up in New York because go-go music and New York have been like this from the jump. And DC people hate to mention it, but it's a fact that go-go music and hip hop, or DC and New York, has been like this from the jump.
yeah.
So it's cool.
That's dope, man. I like that idea. I think that needs some more support. Um, we need to get some more steam behind that and get more people doing it. Get really actively trying to support go-go music. Because I remember when I went to go-go's back in high school, early college, like there's nothing like a go-go party.
There's
Like
nothing like a
there's
go-go
nothing
party,
like
man.
it.
And that's the best part. That's the best part about what we're doing is because it don't even feel like we're teaching at all the time. Sometimes this thing turns into a go-go party because I mean you can't resist that, right? You
Yeah.
can't resist go-go. You can't resist that beat, that groove, and that entire like vibe of just moving. So
There's something about the rhythm. It's ancient. It's African. It's something that speaks to all of us.
yes, I'm glad you said that too. So a part of my class, what I do is I like to make people understand that this go-go thing isn't just hip hop, right? And hip hop isn't just hip hop. What people really forgot is that all of this stuff coming from Africa. That's one,
Uh,
especially the African side of it. There's a song on African Bambaata's album. This was African Bambaataa and a super. Don't make me mess up the name. It's hip hop. Soul Sonic Super Force. I'm messing up hip hop right now, but they got a song on there called Go Go Pop, and it's go go. It's just African Bambaataa featuring Treble Funk Band. It's a go go
yeah.
song on one of the most popular, monumental hip hop albums ever.
The
So,
first song Jay-Z appeared on in his career was a go-go to Hawaiian Sophie with Jazzo.
yep,
You know, they had a
yep.
go-go beat. They thought go-go beat was going to be the beat to take over.
And
Like,
it was for a second, right?
uh,
And I think we could have definitely did it, but you know who changed the game? Atlanta changed the game. Hip hop had a swing to it, and even the R&B had a swing to it too. New Jack Swing came along, and shout out to Rico Anderson. He's one of the pioneers of New Jack Swing. He's from Northeast DC. Um, they don't mention people like him, but that New Jack Swing wasn't. It just was. It wasn't for no reason. Um, but yeah, I mean, hip hop had a swing to it. It just left. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't just say New York. I can't just say Atlanta did it. The South kind of did it. The swing left. Even in hip hop itself has this little swing when you listen to it. And when you listen to trap, that swing is not there. That swing ain't there. So
yeah. I mean, trap is more about the beat in itself, the drums, the bass. That's what trap music is about more
yeah,
than anything.
yeah, the
The
808.
Yeah, a lot of that going on. Um, Go-Go's a bit more percussive than that. You know, it's got a lot more drumming going on, and of course, with New Jack Swing and all the R&B, there's way more melody going on than trap.
Right.
But they all have their dope elements. You know what I mean? And Go-Go belongs right in there with all that. You know.
Now it really do. So it's tight because as people get more and more creative with their hip hop, even in the trap stuff, Go-Go is finding its way into the new school. So Yella Beezy got a song with Erica Banks right now, called Star, and they're sampling EU doing the butt in the song. But it's a trap beat though. It almost don't even make sense to even have the sample in there, honestly. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that record. That sounds like it's hot.
Yeah, Yella Beezy, you'll like that joint. It's tight.
Yeah, Yella Beezy got some records. I'm hip. You know.
Yeah.
It's on me, baby.
Yeah. So what I've been doing is I teach the go-go, but I've also been performing the go-go in my live shows with original records, because one of the biggest problems with go-go has always been that we've done a bunch of covers. And so I record good music influenced with go-go. It might not exactly be full on go-go, but it's influenced by it, and I like to record it and perform it because it's original. And so hopefully like the people that come out to my shows can understand what I'm doing and like what I'm doing, because it's dope, man. I can't wait to put some of this music out.
Hey man, I'm excited. I want to come to a show, man. Let's do it. You know.
Yeah, let's do it.
This pandemic lifts up. You know, it's a little bit safe to step outside.
Yep.
So tell me about what you've been doing with the live shows. What's going on with that? I know you kind of probably had to suspend it because of pandemic a little bit.
I had to slow down and suspend it during the COVID time, during all the lockdowns. But once things opened up to about 25%, 50%, you know, I'm back in business. So, and shout out to the state of Maryland, because the state of Maryland been showing the most love. Nothing against my city, man, the whole DMV, but Maryland kind of started opening up early, and I've been able to do a couple shows in Baltimore, and so right now we're doing. I did a double hitter at Keystone Corner with the JusPaul Project, and so now we got another show coming on this Saturday, actually, at a spot called the Jerk Garden in Baltimore, Maryland, East Baltimore.
Okay, that sounds good, man.
Yeah.
What's the name of your band for the people so they can look y'all up?
JusPaul and the Brothers, JusPaul, just like it's spelled right here, and the JoGo Project. That's JoGo Project, and we perform at different jazz spots, and we bring a go-go thing there with original music. Man, the JoGo Project is crazy to explain what this is, but it's a band made of musicians who are inspired by Chuck Brown, the godfather of go-go. Wow. But we're a jazz band because Chuck Brown mixed jazz and go-go all the time. So we do jazz.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I already know that's lit.
Man, you gotta come see
I do my research. Like, I got the music files. So when you're talking like that, I know that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know, because Chuck Brown is the legend, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what's up. Yeah, so you know, it's unfortunate you can't do shows like that right now. We touched on the pandemic a little bit. How has that really affected what you got going on, man? Just talk to the people, man. Like,
my residencies, man, I'm hurt. First of all, I had to spend 4 or 5 months performing, staring at the camera and TV screen. I can't see people having fun or nothing.
I feel you, bro.
Then I had to turn around. They closed my favorite spot to perform at, Marvin.
That was a tragedy, bro. I was crying.
Man.
They closed Marvin. Marvin became my favorite singer of all time, dog. And he's from DC. Like, that was my spot, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I used to see shorties there all the time, bro.
You feel me? That was the move right there. And it closed down. So that took away my residency that I had. I had other residencies in place, but that was my favorite one.
Yeah. That was an artistic vibe in there. They really cared about the music in there, like the quality. They didn't care so much about the BS or the hype. They wanted the quality in there.
They want the quality.
Yeah.
So right now we're looking at other places though.
Yeah.
We got to find some other places in. We can't cry with spilled milk, but yeah, that definitely hurt a little bit. That definitely hurt.
Yeah, you know, we all gotta adjust. You know, as a DJ, it's the same thing. All that's dead. Like,
yeah,
you know, everything's like. So I'm just waiting to come back. You know, I'm patiently waiting for it to be safe. Like peeking my head out, like I'm about to be out here like crazy.
To do something for my birthday, man. So we might be able to talk about something because
okay. Look, I got my second vaccine shot yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm actually feeling it right now. To be honest, that joint ain't no joke. Like you feel it a little bit when you get the second shot. It's not a game. I'll be all right tomorrow, according to the doctors. So you know,
yeah,
it's real out here, man. It's real.
Yeah, I took a shot a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, the first one or the second?
The first one, I ain't get to get a second one. The waitress never came back.
That's the type of shot I need. Give me that shot. Give us a couple shots of Martell. That's my drink.
Yeah, Martell.
Yeah. Straight, no chaser. I don't need nothing. Just give me a couple shots. Nope.
Yeah.
Bless you, sir. Bless you.
See, now maybe I need a shot.
Which one though? I don't know. But yeah, man, DC has kind of changed a little bit. The vibe is a little. I mean, you know, everything's changing right now because of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
It really has.
Trump coming here did a whole lot of damage too. I mean, I feel like I go around, it's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's like they gentrified everything, whitewashed everything. You're a native Washingtonian. How do you feel about that?
It's almost like first of all, they made us real sensitive around here, and then it's like they added a lot more fun as far as getting drunk.
Yeah,
but they taken away the culture side to it.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise why people say all the time, "Oh, DC's starting to act like Atlanta or act like Chicago," blah blah blah. Well, that's because, and maybe let's not blame Trump. I don't know if it's mainstream media, but we're taking away what we created, and we only left with what we see on the phone.
Yeah.
If this was the old DC, it wouldn't be but so many people with an Instagram account from DC. If this was the old DC, we wouldn't have followed that trend. Instagram, I'm taking a picture of everything. No, sir. If this was the old DC, my jeans would be a little bit bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? If this was the old DC, our artists would automatically put go-go music on their album somewhere.
Every album would have a go-go track, at least one.
Every album. If you from the DMV, you're supposed to have something on that joint, dog. I feel like even now, like you a Bama and you're not creative if you can't put that in your music. If you decided I'm not gonna put it just because I'm from DC, I don't gotta sound like it, bro. You're making an excuse. You're not putting what's in your blood in the music. That's a problem for me. I could personally, it's messed up to say this, but personally, I don't really respect that like that. You're not putting a piece of the real you in there. You just going off of what you hearing on Instagram, what you see on. That's the standard for you. You don't have your own standard. Nah, man.
A lot of rappers from DC are following trends and trying to be like Atlanta rappers.
Killing me with it.
And using LA slang and doing all kinds of weird stuff.
They're killing me. Because it's not that hard to add a pair of congos onto a trap beat. I did it. And then one of the reasons why I did it, Hot Bread and Butter is on Apple Music, Spotify, all your platforms right now. It's called Hot Bread and Butter by JusPaul, featuring Nucci. And he's a rapper. Y'all, I just really don't understand how people not doing what I did on that record. The beat was sent to me from Atlanta. I took the beat. I called Shaheed. I said, play your congos on here. Shaheed played his congos on the song. and then I sent it to Elijah Barbed, and he played his saxophone, and that's how you got that beat. I could play the instrumental itself, and it sounds and I take the words out, take me off the track. The music is A1. It's a hit record without the Congos match, young. It's a hit record without the vocals, young. The Congos is like, yo,
Yeah.
this is what a DC artist could do. Yes, that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
So that was a little vent. I vented, huh?
Chucky Thompson's, I think, one of my best DC producers, my favorite DC producers who incorporated the go-go beat.
Yeah.
He showed you could do it and make it mainstream. You know, when he made that stuff with A. Marie.
Yep.
You know, so you're right. Artists can do it. I feel like I honestly don't think an artist has to put go-go on their album, but don't be an artist out here just copying everything you see everywhere else.
I can dig that.
Like if go-go is not your thing, fine. That's not your thing.
Right.
Don't be out here pretending you're from Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can feel that because it's like, yeah, you're right. Because that's me making a requirement on people that they shouldn't have to have.
Yeah.
I just feel like a person from LA is gonna have a signed lead on their track somewhere. Am I lying?
Yeah, they did. You know, in the
most of them.
But that was in the 90s. Honestly, I don't know if they do that anymore.
You can't say that, bro. Good Kid, Mad City, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. They still doing. They still repping their culture, man.
It still sounds like the West Coast.
I don't know what's happening around here, but they still repping their culture. You know what though? New York ain't all the way repping their culture either. They starting to sound like Atlanta too. Maybe it's because these are places. Maybe we are.
I think it's because we have people from here, right? And then we have a lot of people who moved here for a government job. A lot of transplants here for government jobs. Either their parents moved here or they moved here, and then everything just gets lost in the shuffle. You know what I mean? So it's on the people from here who are really from here to stay pure. You know?
Yeah. Well, what about the people that move to Los Angeles and pick up the Los Angeles stuff and go? Like, there's a lot of people that's from like Chicago or Mississippi that moved to Los Angeles and they picked up that stuff and they held on to the culture. I don't know why we hold on to our culture when we outside of the state. Oh, now I said it. There you go. Now I'm preaching, boss player. DMV people only really represent DMV culture when we not in the DMV.
Yeah.
You catch somebody from the DMV out LA, he got a Redskins hat on, some New Balances, and you say what's up to him, he gonna say, "What's up, Slim?"
That's exactly how he gonna talk.
Catch that same person here, he got on probably Balenciaga or something that he seen Lil Baby and them wearing. He got that on. You say what's up to him, he gonna say, "What's up, Slime?" You
Slime. Yeah. You're right. I mean, you make a good point. I mean, we're speaking generally, of course, right now. It depends on the person, really, but as a whole, DMV rappers are doing a lot of copycat stuff right now. You're absolutely right. I totally see that in the music I hear. It's like, where's our culture? Where's the DMV sound? We don't have one. We have one. It's called go-go, but like, where is it though?
Right. And my thing is, even if you took go-go away, Jesus Christ, y'all. Like, can we do something original? How everything is slime and slat around here? We ain't even got no Bloods and Crips really running around here. How y'all got slime and slat? That's they thing. That is gang culture, sir. This gang culture, it really lets me know that y'all really following. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense to be like that. So I just, it's bad for the culture.
Gangs aren't really a thing in DC like they are in New York and LA and all that. It's not the same.
They not, bro. They not.
Just because of the geography and the neighborhoods, it's just not set up the same.
Right. It's like on top of that, young, to be honest with you, all that gang banging and drilling and all that shit that we copying, It's bad for our community. That's the reason why these girls is getting shot. It was just a shooting that just happened. They shot up a car or shot up somebody at a gas station in Capitol Heights. It was two kids in the back seat. Some little girl just got shot in the chest over the weekend. My own son been
It
shot in his
stays
foot.
happening too, bro. It stays
Yeah, it
happening.
stay happening. It's because of it's and I don't know why anybody won't say it out loud, but this ain't because of COVID. This ain't because of gentrification. This is because of the music that they listening to. There's no way around it.
Whoa! Somebody said it.
Somebody gotta say it, bro.
Somebody got thank you. I appreciate you. Let me say something. Thank you. I had this conversation with my girlfriend today. Literally today. I was like, somewhere along the line over these years, music died for me. It died.
Yes, it
Because I saw what was going on. Like, if you look at older styles of music, right?
is. Mm-hmm.
You gotta open your mind and think outside the box. If you look at older styles of music like Motown, that's beautiful music. They have content, lyrics, and you don't have
Yep.
to feel guilty listening to it.
Yep.
Soul music,
Yep.
soul music is beautiful. Music from the 80s is beautiful.
Yep.
Like Prince and Michael Jackson and all that, the Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is all beautiful music. Hip hop, what do we talk about? Drug dealing, murder, misogyny, hoes. I smashed your chick. That's all they
Right.
talk about.
That's all it was.
And these niggas is supposed to be hard. They're killing George Floyd in the street, and not one of these niggas made a diss record to the
Now,
police or nothing.
nothing, bro. Nothing. And I want to add on to that because I don't want to take away the fact that we grew up in the 90s. I'm 31.
Yeah, I'm
They
36.
was talking about shooting and killing each other on that joint. But those people didn't seem to be like normal people. So the influence wasn't as big, right? If Tupac said, "That's why I smashed your wife and I'm gonna kill you and the whole record label." First of all, we love Pac, but I don't believe you're gonna kill his whole record label. So that's not
Yeah,
taken as a serious threat. And he's Tupac. He's a superstar. But if some up and coming person is beefing with somebody else on the internet and we all got some whiff about it, and then they put a song out like, I'm gonna run down and I'm gonna shoot that person in the face. For some reason, mainstream media, first of all, we believe you because he ain't nobody. He might just do that.
yeah.
But for some reason, we are rooting that on. Yes.
And they actually do it sometimes.
They actually do it sometimes. We be like, yes, he go hard. He gonna shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
He
Boom.
real.
He
You know what I'm saying?
real.
No cap.
Yo, that's it right there. That's the one I hate right there. That's the word. That's the phrase. That's the phrase. No cap. You realize cap is the reason why that's the base word. If you trace back most of the murders between these teenagers that's happening as a result to something happened on the internet, the word cap is a major word in these cases, bro. And I'm saying that from like an imaginative part, but like with clues of like what we done seen a bunch of times. But I guarantee you, if I was like a detective, or if I had a detective right here next to me here, he would second it. Like, nah, yeah, it's always somebody talking about capping your rap or these cap rappers, and then somebody else say, "Oh, who cap? I'm really stepping and capping, stepping and fucking capping." And then next thing you know, kablow, some kids losing their life.
All just to live up to an image. A
All just
fake
to live up
image
to
is
it.
not even real. Because guess what? Even if you really went out and killed that kid, you're still not hard.
You're
You're a
not
coward.
hard.
You're a coward.
You're a coward, and you stupid.
And I had this conversation a while back with somebody else. The hardest thing a motherfucker can do in their entire life, if they really do this is the hardest thing you could ever do in life, is be your true self at all times. And you don't care what nobody say about you. You don't care what nobody think. if you stick to what you think about yourself and what God thinks about you and what the Holy Spirit
Yeah.
is telling you about what to do, if you stick to that at
Yeah.
all times, you're the hardest man on earth.
Yep.
Because you're
And
not
you
out
know
here
who?
being influenced by all these idiots.
So guess who? Guess who's the hardest man so far? And we so blessed to have had him around.
Who's
And
this?
rest in peace to that man,
Nipsey.
DMX.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Nip.
Absolutely.
But Nip wasn't stopping in the middle of everything like, hey, come in. Let me pray for you, Slim. What? Yo.
Nipsey was real too, but so was
But
DMX.
he
But
ain't gonna stop it.
DMX was
Nip,
probably a little bit different.
Nip ain't gonna stop and pray for the entire concert.
Yeah.
The middle of his show. Oh, yo, cut the music, yo. Dear Heavenly Father. What? Did you pray for the whole congregation?
That's what he
hard.
felt, so he did it.
He liked that, bruh.
And he came from a hard beginning that was genuine, but he didn't stay there. He grew from that.
He grew from that joint,
He
Slim.
didn't praise that.
And he showed
You know
us,
what I mean?
and he showed us on camera what it's like to free your soul from that.
Yeah.
He really did that. I don't think we ever gonna get that again. We don't deserve that shit at this point. We didn't deserve
This culture does not deserve it at all ever again. They
Hell
don't. No, none of these niggas out here deserve that, dog.
We didn't deserve Nipsey Hussle. We didn't deserve that nigga, dog.
Nah.
Nipsey Hussle was onto something. But I will say this. Because in DMX's change, he changed all the way. And I know there's a struggle. I'm not judging him at all because I can't judge him. Only God can judge him. In your change, though, I would like to see you go all the way positive. Because Nip was like, legendary self-made progress for my brothers and sisters and my families and blah, 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 the community. But then he turned around and say, emptied out the clip. It was broad day. Some niggas got to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
he still taught that gang shit, though. He did.
Yeah, it was conflicting. But Pac did the same thing. The same thing.
I mean, sometimes people have conflicting sides to their personality. Like Styles P, a gangster and a gentleman. Like people can have that side that's thoughtful and intellectual and caring, but also have a side that's hard and gangster at the same time. We all got multiple sides to our personality as men. So I don't judge it. I've felt the impulse before, like, damn, I would love to let my wrath out on some guy who's violating. You know what I mean? But you pray on it and you find a peaceful way to resolve the situation. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing you can do in those type of situations. Glorifying violence, I think we need to do an overhaul of the type of lyrical content in hip hop music, But we know the label heads, hold on, we lost JusPaul. I think he had to answer a call. I just rhymed. Where'd he go? Oh no. What you gonna do? Boo-hoo. I'll just talk to myself right now, just so there's something on the video right now. I'll just finish my thought. The label heads are really conspiring, the major label heads like Universal, Sony, all these guys, they saw the success of gangster rap, and that's all they're really allowing these artists to put out under their labels. So if you want to deviate from that, just like any other company, okay, he's back. Woo! Thought I lost you there, buddy.
Hello, Mike.
You with me? I hear you. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I think we're having technical difficulties. We might have to wrap up the show. It's almost 9:00. Let me text him real quick. Just had to text him real quick. But yeah, these major labels are making it difficult for people to make the music that they want to make, you know? Yo, I'm back. All right, we're back.
There we go. 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 There we go.
You good?
Yep. Yeah. My phone died.
Oh man.
Sorry about that.
We was having a good conversation, bro.
No, we was in it, bro. We was in it. We representing right now, bro. That's what we
I was in my bag, dog. I was like, yo, let me get in there, dog. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, now we representing, bro. We representing.
No, but real quick, all I was saying is that these label like executives way up top, you sign to one of these labels, they're not gonna let you put out positive hip hop. They're just not gonna do it.
No,
you know?
look at Offset. Offset was good when he was smoking on crick in a hot box, cooking up dope with a oud. He got on Breakfast Club and said, "I want to put out something conscious." You ain't heard him since.
Ain't heard a thing, bro. Nothing. They really block niggas. They just don't understand the power they have.
They really
I want people to understand about. They'd be like, "Oh, why don't they just do what they want?" Understand. What if you was working for a company and your boss where you work said you can't do this or you're fired?
Right.
Like you can't do nothing.
Right.
So niggas need to go independent to put out what they want. That's really the only way. But at this stage in the game, if you want to get the promotion and the marketing, it's all controlled by major labels.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's a major fact. That's a fact.
So it's hard to find your way without them. So that like even guys like J. Cole, like I was waiting for him. I was like, when George Floyd happened, I was like waiting for two people, dog. Two people. I was like, when J. Cole and Kendrick put something out, I know I'm about to lose my mind.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know, man. I mean, this is just a matter of just like, honestly, this thing might just be a time thing. We might have to just keep going, and then somebody might come across and take the joint, change the game. I thought it was gonna happen with Masego and Ari Lennox. It might be. We just gotta wait.
Yeah, Masego a beast. I actually got to interview him at Trelectro a while back.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was really cool to meet him. He's very talented. He got the music, he got the art, the instruments, and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all would be a good collab, bro.
Yeah, man. It would be nice to make that happen, man.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Nice. I mean, I don't got the plug, but that would be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ran into him once overseas when we both opened up for Shaka Khan at the it's an event called Across the Tracks. Across the Tracks. And that's not London, that's Brixton.
Okay.
So we did a show in Brixton together.
Oh, that's what's up. Brixton is live, bro.
Yes, it is.
Brixton is dumb live. I know all about England. Like, I got family in Brighton. I got family in London. Yeah. I've been to England like 20 times, bro. Like,
oh, that's all right.
Yeah, Brixton is live, bro.
You know, when everything opened all the way back up, man, we got to head out there, man, you know.
I'm with it, bro. I'm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ahead of time, bro. I'm gonna rock with y'all, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I could even DJ a set. You know, we could set something up. I mean, it's whatever, dog. You know, I'm always down. You know, like so.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. I don't know. Just I feel like that whole topic we're on of like the music died. You know, we got to bring real music back. They got a stranglehold on creativity, man.
They do, and it's because they're just trying to get the popular thing, man. Trust me, I realize that if the teenagers gonna click on it, the labels don't care what the message is. It's not that it's not that they're trying to tear us down, but it's like, yo, these kids, they clicking on it. They're clicking on it, dog.
I feel like just try something else though. Let them try it. Let a nigga try a positive album. Let him try it.
Yeah, that would be nice, but that's not ideal.
The most positive album we had in recent times was like College Dropout or something like that.
Right. Hip hop used to be about creativity and whatnot, but I guess not anymore. It's just about, does it make me want to move or not?
It is ruled by the club now. It's ruled by the strip club. Really, that's what rules hip hop now. The
Yep.
strip club.
Yep. Hey man, my
That's
background.
where the DJs test out all the records. Hello? I think we lost JusPaul again. We might have to wrap it up. But anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, y'all. It's been a great edition of Boss Talk. Oh, he's back. Or no, he's not. Been a great edition of Boss Talk. Oh, he's back. All right. Come on, man. You keep playing with my emotions, man.
I got no audio. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna drop my background about to get crazy anyway. I'm gonna drop my @, man. Please, y'all follow me at JusPaul, JusPaul on Instagram. I'm on Facebook at JusPaul Spires. Hey man, get Hot Bread and Butter from off of Apple Music and Spotify, any platform you can find it on. Hot Bread and
All right, yeah, we're having technical difficulties. It's all good. Check out the show later next week. Great edition of the show today with JusPaul. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we back next week with another guest. As always, remember, like you said, follow him at JusPaul on Instagram. But we'll see y'all next week. Peace.